Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix this bad boy together. Guys, we are about to walk through the parliamentarian updates that we have for the one big beautiful bill. You know, that thing where suppressors and short barrels are tucked inside the reconciliation package? We're on full-on red alert watch because we're probably going to find out today. I've already had multiple conversations throughout the day, and if it changes after this video, I will go live immediately with information on that. But I want to bring you something that is crucial that not a lot of people are talking about right now, because the merger between the ATF and the DEA just got killed by the Senate parliamentarian. I'm going to walk you through the entire thing. Not only that, everything else that's going on as well, and all the other things that are making me scratch my head, but it'll all be linked in the description box below. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if you want to not only know what's going on, but how we're going to fix it with this little movement that we're building. And now, let's get into it. Guys, brothers, friends, patriots yourselves. This is the one right here. And I'm going to show you all the other things that she's allowed and killed, but I want to hit on this really quickly. And by the way, follow me at Braden LOA on X. This is how we're interacting with each other. This is a big one. All right. The Senate parliamentarian update, and that's what I just posted about 20 minutes ago. She just smoked even more of the provisions. The executive branch cannot reorganize federal government agencies or eliminate whole agencies. 2A provisions, no news. Okay. Again, I will update as this goes down. Guys, do you understand the importance of that? Because a very big concern that we have in the gun world is the merger between the ATF and the DEA, making it the DEA-ATF. She just said right here in this quote, or excuse me, in this article, which I've highlighted below, additionally, the parliamentarian advised against a section of the bill that would allow the executive branch to reorganize federal government agencies. Reorganize federal government agencies would be merging the ATF and the DEA together. Can't do that. Or eliminate whole agencies. By merging those together, you would be destroying the ATF. Again, same things. You cannot do it without congressional oversight. Now, the reason that that's important, congressional oversight would be subject to the filibuster of 60 votes in the Senate. That's not going to happen. The Democrats are uniformly opposed to anything Trump does. Trump wants to say the sky is blue. They wouldn't get 60 filibuster votes to confirm it. That's just the reality. But the thing that's important about this is the thing that the merger that we've been railing against just became impossible without congressional overview. Okay, that's a very big moment. The ATF, the DEA idea, effectively gone. The parliamentarian ruled these provisions violate the Byrd rule and are not eligible to pass the Senate with a simple majority vote on the procedural fast track known as budget reconciliation. Now, that's a really big one. No ATF and DEA merger? I'm on that train. Let's not do that. So the parliamentarian just made that impossible, in my opinion. If that changes, I'll let you know. But here's where we're at right now with what she's saying can and cannot go into the Byrd rule. Again, pending the suppressors and the shorts, okay? Suppressor and shorty removal from the NFA update, Senate parliamentarian so far. The SALT provisions failed, okay? A very high level, and I don't know why, I got some flack on this on my X account about the SALT. State and local taxes is not something in the 2A space. It's just taxes. I don't care about that. That's not my thing, right? So the specific taxing that they wanted to do failed. This one was interesting. The AI restrictions on state laws passed. Now, here's an argument. How can AI state law prohibition fit through the reconciliation process, but taxes can't? That's a valid question. I don't know that one. I can't wait to hear the reasoning. Federal rules on held in contempt of court fail. So they tried to adjust those. They couldn't get those through. Barring of illegals from SNAP benefits fail. I'm going to show you an image in a second. But that one didn't get through. How budgetary in SNAP, which is basically food assistance, doesn't coincide, I don't know either. Again, we're going to walk through all of this. Here's the nuance to that last piece with the illegals and the SNAP. It is important to note that SNAP is not and has never been available to undocumented non-citizens. Non-citizens like tourists and students are generally not eligible. The recent action by the Senate parliamentarian pertains to a specific proposed change in a bill, not a change in the established eligibility rules for undocumented non-citizens. So basically she's saying they can't do it anyway, so we don't need it in this bill. That's what they're saying. Again, if you try to read the tea leaves on this one, it's like predicting which way the wind is going to blow in a hurricane. You just don't know. Senate parliamentarian rejects GOP attempt to authorize states to conduct immigration enforcement. That's one thing that just dropped. That's where I just drew that image from. Senate parliamentarian greenlights state AI law freeze in GOP mega bill. So that one is perfectly fine. Goes through the Politico article right there. And then, well, that last one really doesn't matter. But the big bottom line here of what we're at that's really newsworthy for us in the 2A space, the parliamentarian basically outlawing or saying that you can't merge executive bureaucracies and you can't destroy them either without congressional overview, effectively makes the merger of the DEA and the ATF that was in the 2026 budget proposal null and void. You pretty much can't do it anymore. So that's actually a positive because I don't want that. That gives incredible amounts of funding to the ATF through the DEA, gives them more tactical teams, gives them 10,000 employees. No, I'm good. Let's not do that one. But that's where we're at right this second. So let me know what you guys think in the comments field below. Of course, please stay tuned to not only this channel, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, but also follow me at Braden LOA on X, where we are constantly monitoring this whole thing. And while it's all going on, the Qatari airspace just got closed down with a guarantee of imminent threat to United States personnel. It's going to be a day. Everything will be linked. Let me know what you guys think. See you on the next one.